larynx is modified as the laryngeal, pharyngeal, oral, and velopharyngeal port move, and we have to have coordination of these structures to provide a pleasant vocal quality. To simplify how these structures work together, we can roughly think of the resonatory system as a set of pipes. So if we're looking at this picture here, we have the trachea at the bottom, we have the vocal fold or the larynx here in the middle that's going to provide our vocal tone, and then the modification of the sound is going to occur as the water flows through the pharynx into the oral cavity or through the pharynx into the nasal cavity, or we can couple sounds where we have a slight production of a nasal quality but the water or the sound is flowing through the nasal and the oral cavities, and that can occur on some of our vowels or on sounds that occur after nasal productions. So remember that oral sounds are the ones that vibrate or resonate in the oral cavity. Nasal sounds are the sounds that vibrate or resonate the nasal cavity. And we have to direct that flow of sound by opening and closing the velopharyngeal port. So during the production of our oral sounds here on the left, we have the water or sound flowing from the vocal folds into the pharynx. We have the velopharyngeal port closed, meaning that all of that sound or water is going to go into the oral cavity and out of the mouth. For nasal productions, we're going to open that velopharyngeal port and allow some of that sound to leak through the nasal cavity and resonate through the nasal cavity. So if I say, Mama made lemon jam, I'm opening and closing that velopharyngeal port to allow the sound on the M's and N's to vibrate in the nasal cavity. If I say, Sissy sees the sun in the sky, then I'm going to have a mostly closed velopharyngeal port, except when I say sun and N.